Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy 10 a.m. Sunday morning. Welcome back to another Sunday morning episode of Burn Training Live. I hope y'all doing well, y'all. Happy Sunday. Like I said, it's feeling good out here. I just got back from fishing. Went out to the river. You know, I'm in Chicago. For those of you who've been here before, I'm living in Chicago, and I got up early with my boy and went out this morning at like 6 a.m. Excuse me. Let me fix this real quick. We went out at 6 a.m. I should have put a picture together. I caught a huge goldfish. Like a goldfish, y'all, like this big. I'm not talking about a carp, a literal goldfish, but a huge one. Somebody done let a lot of fish go in the river and in the lake, and they populate in the lake. Sorry, let me mess with this for a second, because something don't feel right. Yeah, 1 second, y'all. Let me fix that. That little loop. There we go. Yeah, so I caught a huge goldfish this morning and then came out to get this live stream in. Hey, if you here, say something in the comments. Let me know you here. Say hello. We'll wait a little bit before we get started. I'm gonna be going through a bicep workout today. I worked out pretty hard yesterday, so I needed to do something that I could fit in without over-exhausting some of my body. So see how it go. Thank you. I see somebody is here, and I know who that is. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. It might just be me and you. We'll see. Hopefully we'll give a little time. Now I see another person in there. We got a couple people in here right now. Hopefully we can get up to last week, and we get about 40 or 50 people in here. The live streams have been going pretty good. So I usually do these. Like I said, my name is Vern Coles. I'm a personal trainer here in Chicago. Been training for about 10 years, and I'm switching my live streams up from Sunday back to Saturday mornings, starting next week. I'm doing that so I could get a day off, because I've been working, 7 days a week. I want to try to get a day off, and so I'm going to switch this over to Saturday and do my live stream after my late sessions on Saturday morning, or my early sessions Saturday morning. I don't know if any of you guys have been watching any of the videos I've been doing. I do live streams. I also do review videos, and I also do workouts. All right. My goal here on this channel is to kind of be a personal trainer to people around the world, and in that effort I would be showing you guys review videos of things that you could use at home, since you're getting a trainer and you hopefully will be using your home gyms to do some of the stuff that I'm doing. So I'm trying to put content together that'll not only give you good products that you could pick out to furnish your home gyms, but also some good workouts that you could do along with them. All right, let me just say thank you here real quick. Let me join into the live chat. Got one box. How was everybody's weekends? Hopefully well. If you're watching this recorded, you won't be able to answer that right now, but I hope everybody had a good weekend, got their workouts in. If you're working out on the weekends, let me know in the comments. I wonder how many people actually work out on the weekends. I used to do a bro split, and I would work out Monday through Friday, and I'd work a different body part every day. And then on Saturday, I would do kind of like a cardio style workout. But the last month or two, especially because I just became a vegetarian back in March, and I'm still trying to figure out how to basically fuel my body. So I've switched. I'm not really going real heavy right now, so I'm not getting the type of protein that I think I need to fuel a workout for a bulkier body. So I'm kind of in a body transformation right now, trying to figure out this diet before I go all in on basically hypertrophy or muscle building exercises. But so on Saturdays, I'm kind of doing long bike rides and a little bit of a hybrid style full body workout. And that's what I did yesterday. And like I said, that's why I'm going to do biceps here today. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, I don't know, one of my favorite ways to start off my workout is by doing some plyometric, to start off my bicep workout, is to do some plyometric bicep curls. What we do there is we're going to kind of throw the weight up on this one, okay? I don't know if I showed you guys this one before, but what I like to do as a start is to kind of throw the weight around a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 45 pounds. Let me just, sorry, y'all, I'm just making sure I can adjust this to the right point. What I'm going to do is not a full bicep curl, all right? You know, we want to come up here normally. What I'm going to do just to kind of like get some blood in here is 25 tosses. So I want to throw this weight up so that it goes above the elbow hinge, but then drops below it. Okay? 3, 4, just like this. It's not really going to let that muscle fully disengage. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do a couple sets of warm-up sets like that. And I just kind of like start pumping a little bit of blood into my biceps. And that's a great way to start. You don't have to use a 45-pound barbell. You could also, you know, you can use dumbbells to do that. You could use the lighter curl bar, whatever you can handle, throwing around about 25 times, okay? Then you rest and you'll repeat it. Now, when you're doing that throw, you want to catch that weight in the palm of your hand and not up here in the knuckles, because what'll happen is that you catch it up here in the knuckles, you're going to get what we call some reverse cobra, and that wrist is going to keep jarring, and then you're going to put pressure on your ligaments, and you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure you're catching it here and not here. So you catch it up here, that weight is gonna want to fall back on it a little bit. So catch it up and deep in the palm there, all right? All right, let's hit another quick set. Get warmed up. If you notice, when I pick up weights, I'm gonna bend my knees. I'm never gonna get into the habit of bending over, rounded back, but I always want to talk about picking up weights like a mountain gorilla, meaning shoulders taller than the hips, okay? Here we go. I love that ringing sound the barbell makes. All right, we'll do one more set. Oh. What y'all do? Y'all do bro splits, full body workouts? Are you not really working out right now and you just like some inspiration, so you come on to check out what I'm doing or what other people on YouTube are doing? What y'all doing right now for y'all workouts? Let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. I would like to try to start integrating some of what some people at home are doing here, especially if you got examples and ideas that you want to share with the community. Remember, I'm trying to grow out a community here, and I will always give you a shout out and let people know that you brought up, you know, a certain exercise that you think is cool or is helpful, and you think that more people should know about it that don't. Let me know. I'll send you a link. You can link it to me, shoot it on your Android or iPhone, and then I can see what it looks like, and then we'll go ahead and we'll run it into one of these live streams or into one of the videos that I produce. I've been doing this for 10 years, but I'm a humble guy. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see my little dog back there. That's Rebel. But I'm a humble guy, and I don't think I know it all, but I do have, I'm certified and I got some background now. And I definitely am willing to share some ideas with other people though, y'all. It's a community that I'm trying to build. So it's not about me trying to act like I know every little bit about every exercise. So I welcome your ideas. All right, let's hit it again, last set, and we'll get started. Starting to already feel a little bit of pump coming into these biceps. You want to have no body English, okay? Everything should be in the bicep. The torso should not be moving up and down, none of that. Yeah. All right, I'm starting to feel that. That felt good. All right. Anybody got any questions, let me know. Thank you, Abel. Abel. Man, I'm terrible on the pronunciations and checking these names out sometimes. Thanks for coming, I appreciate it. I hope you like what I do today. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it. I always mention it, y'all. I really do want to grow out a community. You know, I'll tell y'all this real quick. You know, I was taking a little bit of a class that teaches you how to, you know, kind of use the YouTube platform, and it talks a lot about niching down and having a micro, basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Just having a real defined niche. And that means that, you know, they really say I should either go trainer or I should go review videos, since they're two different, you know, kind of like offerings. But I love doing review videos because I buy this stuff, and I know you guys, a lot of y'all are building home gyms, backyard gyms, and garage gyms, and I don't want people to make mistakes when I've already made them. And I feel like if I could show a dope product that y'all can use and save some money on, I want to do it so you don't buy stuff. I got a whole room full of garbage back there that I've bought, and I don't want people to do that. But I'm also a trainer, and I would love to be a trainer for people that, you know, online say, hey man, Vern know how to do, show me how to do something. That doesn't mean and it's free. You know, I'm trying to get us away because I want people to be healthy, and that's my number one goal. So my channel is going to grow a lot smaller than a lot of other people's channels with a direct niche, because YouTube's knows exactly what people want to see from people when they have a more direct niche. So when y'all come in here and y'all show up, I appreciate it, because it gives the YouTube algorithm an idea that you people do want to see more, you know, want to see these things that I do. So thank you for being here. All right. Well, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to throw on some fat grips. All right. I don't know if y'all familiar with fat grips. Here are my dirty fat grips right here, full of chalk, because I was using them yesterday for some hang cleans that I was doing. So what I want to do with these is I put these on the bar. And what they do is they make the grip way bigger. I'll show y'all what it looked like up close. Okay, Mountain Gorilla pickup. So now you see that my grip here is a lot different, right? And it's harder to grab the bar. So you get as soon as you pick these up, you feel them jump into the biceps. So now I'm just gonna go into some regular bicep curls. Okay, I'm only going 8 reps, because I'm just gonna gradually raise the weight, okay? All right, that is a fat grip barbell curl using a curl bar. Have you guys ever used any of those fat grips? Anybody use the fat grips before? How about you show us the junk you bought? Love this show. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I could show y'all some of the junk. Now the problem with most of it is gonna be, I'm gonna have to open a very embarrassing room. Like I might look like a hoarder, y'all. I've been living in the same location for about 14 years. And I have some of the stuff I sold at the beginning of the pandemic, because I was out here eating ice chips, yo. I'm like, on the real, I was out here like on the struggle bus because, you know, they shut the gym down, and 75% of my clients weren't training with me, and I had a little 25% that were still training virtually. And man, I was broke, man. So I had to sell equipment. I had to I bought the lens with change because I didn't have all of this equipment, and I was getting equipment. I had to buy literally go to the change coin star and run a bunch of change through to buy a lens so I could actually continue to build this up. But I ain't embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? Some people did better than me and they saved money differently than me, but I didn't want to spend some of the money that I'm using for my kids and things like that to, you know, do this because I couldn't, you know what I mean? But so it was a struggle, man. But so I sold some of that stuff. But then in that room, I got a lot left of junk. I'll bring that. I'll do that one day. I can't take the camera over there to do it right now, but I'll definitely do that. Let me grab a couple more weights real quick, y'all. I feel a little pump coming already, y'all. Just gonna grab a couple of these. This ain't much. Don't let this fool you. What I got on here is this black plate is a 15-pound bumper plate. So it's not like I'm lifting a crazy amount of weight. Like, you know, I can show y'all some pictures of me a little bit bigger at a different state, but right now I'm really trying to transform my body at a cost, man. I mean, I'm embarrassed. My body is changing, and it's going to take me some time to get it looking like it looked when I was on the protein, but it's a healthy kick that I'm doing, so I'm rolling with it. So let me turn to the side so I can show y'all something. This right here, I want to push this pelvis back. What I like to tell people to do when they're curling is to sit down on a little bench behind you, okay? Once you do that, you're gonna feel those toes come off the ground. Now, if you do this little posterior pelvis tilt, pushing the pelvis back, you're gonna not be able to put your lower back into the movement. So when we curl, we wanna sit down and then start the curls, okay? Show you. So I'm gonna step out a little bit. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sit in my little chair back here, and then I'm gonna start my curls. Now what that prevents me from doing, as long as I hold that position, I can never do this. Now this is an anterior pelvis tilt. My pelvis is pushed forward, and I can lean back into work. We don't want that, right? So I'm sit down. Okay, little tip for y'all. Okay, I love that idea of showing the junk. Anybody got any questions so far? Getting hot out here already, feeling good. But we just doing 3 or 4 exercises today. It's gonna be a good workout though, y'all. Did anybody get a chance to see the motivational video that I put out last weekend? It's dope, y'all. I don't know if y'all haven't seen it. Make sure you check it out. I also put one out. If you got a Fitness Reality A10 XLT Supermax Power cage or any other kind of cage, check out that bounce board video. Basically, I put a trampoline. I figured out a way to install a trampoline on the front of the cage. And what is nice about it is that it allows you to do a lot of abdominal exercises that you couldn't do if you didn't have a wall. So you can bounce that ball off of there, working your transverse plane. You can also use it, you know, for boxing if you just want to work on like your technique. You can also use it for laying down, throwing abs against the ball. You could put your feet on a balance board, and then you could bounce the ball off the wall for speed and agility, hand-eye coordination, and things like that. So it's dope, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, check it out, because I think that's going to be a really, 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 really good tool for a lot of people that have squat racks at the crib. All right, let me throw one more of these on, do one last set, and then we're going to move on. Yeah, anybody football, any football fans out there excited for college and pro football? I'm a huge Michigan Wolverine fan. Hopefully we don't have no Ohio State fans on here right now. Try to harass your boy because we've been having a hard time with them for several years. I am excited for the season though. Not excited to see summer go away. Once again, I'm gonna keep stressing this because an area where a lot of people get hurt. I'm about to give y'all a really good 2 pieces of advice. Number 1, I want you to always remember that mountain gorilla picking up. Shoulders taller than the hips, using the hips to come up. The next one is especially for women, but also for dudes. When you in that car and you driving and you park the car and you got your gym bag or your purse in the back seat or your book bag, doing this and reaching back and pulling that bag into the front of your car is a huge rotator cuff injury waiting to happen, and it's very, very common. You go to the doctor, you go to somebody that does a lot of shoulder surgeries, they'll talk about this. Another one is taking that dog leash and going around the top of the head. It's just, there are a few places where we get very common injuries. I know it to be the case because as a trainer, a lot of times I'm working with people who have been through physical therapy and then come to a trainer for the work that happens post-physical therapy. So think about those 2. If you're doing it, try to avoid it because it's dangerous. All right, last set. And I'm just squeezing these fat grips, okay? Just trying to have a mind-muscle connection to squeezing the blood into my biceps. There we go. All right. I'm looking for questions. Let me know if you got questions in there, y'all. You got questions, ask me in the comments. All right. Next thing I'm gonna do is gonna be some spider curls. That's why I got the bench here out. I'm gonna move this a little bit. We'll go to these spider curls. I'll do some from the front, and then I'll turn these, and I'll do these sideways. On these spider curls, I'm gonna do like a half. I'm gonna do a half rep to a full, half to a full, using some dumbbells. Okay. Make sure I got a good view of the bench, which it looks like we do. Yeah. So I'm gonna do 2 sets. I'm gonna do 1 set heavy, not heavy. I'm gonna do 1 set heavier, and then I'm gonna drop down. So and this is gonna be light, y'all. I'm only gonna do 15 pounds to start here. Nah. Yeah, I'll do 15 for this first one. Yeah. So on the spider curls, I got my bench set to 30 degree, but I think I might take it up. Nah, I'll keep it at 30. I got about a 30 degree decline here. I'm just gonna lay on the bench. From there, I'm gonna let my hands just kind of hang down naturally, and then I'm gonna curl these up to the side of the head, okay? This is one exercise where I wish that I had some normal dumbbells, because the wideness of these makes it a little awkward. I'm trying to get those dumbbells right to the side of my temple. Okay? I'm just gonna do 8 of those guys. Drop these down to 10 pounds, 10 little pounds. And I'm gonna hit them again, okay? That's why I go kind of light, so that, because I'm gonna do a kind of a lot of reps here. Eight, and now I'm gonna do 16. I'm making these harder than the next guy, because at the top, I'm squeezing my bicep and pumping some blood into him. And what I mean by that is I'm not just going up and down. I'm not just, okay? I'm actually taking a second to engage that bicep. Whew. I'm feeling that. Goldie, that's my boy. He was with me this morning. The reason he calling me Goldie is I caught this goldfish out at the river this morning. A goldfish, y'all. We pulled that thing in. We didn't know what it was. I knew it was hitting differently than anything that I had, caught over there in that spot before. And started pulling it in. I'm like, this thing was bright orange. I mean, and it wasn't. Some people like, it's a carp. Nah, carp, colorful carp looks much different than a goldfish. And it was a straight up goldfish. But a lot of people have released pets into the river and lake, so, and they can populate. It's a pretty fish. It was a pretty fish. Hey man, it's going good so far. It's going real good. It's I'm just working on it a little bit, getting this bicep work in, trying not to kill myself because I had a good workout yesterday. And it's hot. I could tell my little guy over there, my dog, I don't want to say his name because he'll come running over here as soon as I do it. And I don't want him to get too hot because he already hot. I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm only doing 20 pounds on this first exercise, y'all, for 8 reps. Like I said, I don't have to, I'm using a progressive overload, and it's very important that you do work out with heavy weights, but you can work them out either by going heavy right away, or I could just, exhaust the body part a little bit and let the muscle doesn't know. At the end of this, if I'm working out with 3 pounds and I can't lift it, the muscle's getting, it's getting exhausted. So I'm just kind of taking it easy here, y'all, so we can hang out, talk, and I can get this workout in. 8 reps, here we go. Whew. Yeah, I can feel those. I feel those a lot. Okay, I'm gonna drop the weight down on these. I'm just gonna drop it halfway down to 10, and I'm gonna get 16 more of those. 8 and 16. Okay, 8 with your heavier weight, drop the weight half, and hit it again. Try this workout, y'all. I think you'll like it. And I'll show you what you can do if you don't have a bench. Making some sacrifice to the gym gods right now with these sweat beads hitting the ground. Whew. Yeah, right? There's some, Chicago got an air show going right now. So they got the Blue Angels out there. So check this out, y'all. Say for instance you don't have a bench like this, right? Here he comes. As soon as he see a ball, he like, we about to play with that, homie? You can go onto a ball like this, right? You can lay on your ball and you can do your spider curls from here. Let me know in the comments if y'all can see that. I don't know if you can see it. Let me know real quick, everybody. Were y'all able to see me doing that exercise? All right, peace out, homie. Love and peace, homie. Out. Were you guys able to see that exercise? Let me know. And I can adjust the camera, but you could just type a 1 in the comments. And I'll know that you saw it. So either nobody here or y'all ain't trying to answer that question. It's all good either way. Whoa. I got double vision, y'all, so I don't know if y'all heard me mention that before, but one of my eyes, basically one of my eyes got tired over time, and it's slightly below the other one, the pupil. So when I look at things, I see one here, and I say like one here. And what I just did is I went to go grab this, and it looked like it was in one place, and it wasn't. It's a weird thing, y'all. I never would have thought something like this would happen. I do have glasses that help me, that will correct it. If you look through them, you'd be like, whoa, it's a prism. So what they do is put a prism in one of those lenses, and when you look through the prism moves the vision up. So we're seeing at the same height. But I don't like training in them. Yep, I don't like training them. All right, cool. Thanks for letting me know, y'all. Appreciate that. So I'll get this last set in real quick, and then we're going to show y'all, well, I'm going to show you two things. One thing to know, make sure when you do your bicep day that you do a set of hammer curls in there, okay? And all I mean by that is, I'll show you. You want, most of you're going to have those palms up on most of your bicep exercises. But then you also want to turn one set here, all right, to work that brachiali so we could get girth in the arm, okay? The normal underhand grip is just going to make that bicep long. But then if you want that girth and roundness, you're going to want to do some hammer curls. But we'll do that. We'll show you that in a minute. But let me go ahead and hit this last set. All right. Anybody got questions about the spider curls? Let me know. I also have a video on my channel where I describe how to do the bicep curl, the spider curl. And I got a short. Make sure you watch the full video because the short doesn't really explain all the technique. Whew. Yeah, these heavy now. So the reason I like doing that weight that I chose is because I'm tiring that muscle out at the end, but I'm also able to do all the moves with good form. Because as soon as I break form, I'm introducing some muscle group into the workout that's not supposed to be there, and I'm getting as less efficient. So don't feel like you need to prove something That was a bad pickup right there too. Even though I'm picking up 20 pounds, I should not be using my back like that because repetition creates, more common injury because we start doing it over and over, and it seems like we could do it when it get heavier. Give me 1 second, bust this 16 out, and we'll go on. Yeah, those got heavy by the end of it. That's only 10 pounds, but they got heavy because I stacked them with the 3 exercises. You know, remember I did the throws, and then I did the fat grip curls, and then, I'm into those. So I'm feeling that already, okay? All right. Okay, we're gonna show you one more exercise. Now when we hitting these, see, I'm gonna turn this to the side. Whew. Now when I'm hitting these, I'm gonna work on some I'm gonna work on that hammer style curl right here, okay? But what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna put this up a little bit, okay? I got it about a 45-degree angle now. Let me make sure I'm loving how it's looking for you guys. Yeah, let's just move in just a little bit. Okay, now what I'm gonna wind up doing is I perform Zotman curls. Yeah, see, that's what, you know what, I need to do I'm gonna do some videos. See, that's what I'm talking about. I can introduce a couple more exercises in here, y'all. That's a good suggestion. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take my arm and I'm gonna lay it on the bench, okay? Now, what I like about this, actually, I think I might go up one more, is that it creates, if you ever been on a curl, like a preacher bench, right? When you're on that preacher bench, you're sitting in there and you got that bicep long hair stretched out, because as soon as you start to raise the arm up, you're stretching out the muscle that's attached to the shoulder and elbow. And so you got in a position that it's already starting to get some work. So what I like to do sometimes is come over to a bench, create that same situation, and then do my hammer curls from here, okay? In this case, I got a split stance, and I'm just gonna bring that bar right over my shoulder and curl. Obviously, that's too light, but we could go ahead and we could raise the weight. That's Zotman. That's a great idea, because I'm trying to remember that curl. I'm gonna do some of those. I gotta look it up. I can't remember what that looks like, but I know that's a great move, and I gotta remember what that looked like. In my head, I can't think of it right now. Can't think of it. All right, so here we go again, y'all. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm not pulling this to my face. I'm gonna pull it right over my arm. Still way too light, but I'm working my way up. And I'm tapping. I'm not resting at the bottom, okay? I'm not going down here and letting that weight sit. It's getting hot out here. I think it's gonna be 90. All right. All right. I hear the air show starting up right now. Yep. Thanks, Chavo. Yep. It's smooth. It's like, you know, it's just another way of creating, you know, we basically creating a preacher bench right there. And, you know, by your weight being at the bottom, you won't get any body English into them either. Zotman curls. I'm gonna do a video on those because I cannot remember what that looked like, and that's a great addition. That's what I mean. Hey, let me ask. Wait, who was that? Abel, I think. Would you mind when I may do like a little 2-minute piece on that? Would you mind if I mention you in it? I just want to grow the community out here, and I like to be able to say, you know, oh yeah, you know what? One of my, you know, subscribers was there for the live stream and had brought this exercise up, and I kind of have forgotten about it and needed to look it up. But I thought since I had forgotten about it, maybe some of you guys had never seen it. I want to do something like that, and that go for all y'all. If y'all got exercises that you like and you think it would be good for this channel, let me know. I'll shout you out, and if you know I can even shout your channel out if you got a channel. You know, I'm a humble dude, y'all. Like I said, I want to have some friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this just to be like, I get on here and, I get on here and I just come and talk and not like make this a community type feeling. I really would like that. Let me know if you don't want. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, I'm definitely gonna mention that. All right, let me get another round in. I'm feeling good, y'all. This is a trying time for me because, you know, I'm 51, like I told y'all, I'm sure. And man, for me to be going through this vegetarian diet and trying to learn to eat differently than, you know, I've been eating for 30-something years on my own as a meat eater, and to switch it up this way and try to learn how to be a vegetarian and still get the protein, it's causing me to go through some body changes. My body isn't looking as good as it used to, but it's temporary. And I'm willing to allow myself this time to go through this transformation and knowing that at the end of this it's gonna be better. But man, you know, getting in front of the camera, knowing that my body has changed is something that has been hard for me. But at the same time, I just, you know, I still do it. And I don't try to hide everything because it is, you know, it's just real when I know that I'm doing what some of my clients do when they struggle. And the struggle isn't for me to be disciplined. The struggle is for me to learn what to do. And I haven't nailed it yet. What I don't want to do here is start to turn my body where my chest is open up here, okay, y'all? You got to come in here when you're on this bench, and you're going to have to lean in and really turn your right shoulder in if you're working that left arm and pull over the shoulder. So it's all bicep, okay? All right, do one more set. We about to be done. Like, remember, y'all, you hitting one body part. You don't need to be in there for like an hour and a half working one body part. 30, 45 minutes, is all you need. And I built bodies out on people like crazy. And we work with the science, not the brutality. Brutality works as well, but the science works faster. So don't overwork your body thinking that you need to do more than you do. That muscle will get a good kick if you use programming. And I'm going to show y'all one more thing that I'm going to be doing is sending out a survey. Because I'm going to do a survey, y'all. In that survey, I'm going to be asking some questions about what you guys are looking for from fitness perspective. And then I'm going to take the data that I get back from that survey and I'm going to create 4 or 5 different email lists. I'll have like say an email list for people who are on weight loss, strength, maybe speed, and then maybe hypertrophy or bodybuilding. And then what I'll do is every week, for a lot of people hire me for accounting, for motivation and accountability. And then I'll send out on Sunday and say, hey, you know, for you guys, you looking for a strength training, here go a couple strength training tips that you could go check out. And I'll put a little video together and then you get an additional coach experience from me. So look for that video. It should be coming out this week. And then make sure you take the survey. It's a simple survey that I put together, and it's just you put your name in there, your email address, answer the questions, and then I'll get a bunch of data, and then I'm going to break that data up and then break all the names up into groups, and then we can continue getting it in. I know y'all know what y'all doing, but I'm just giving you a little bit of this community experience by offering something that I charge people for. And obviously, I do different things with them, but I also want to be able to give the community something back too, because y'all clearly supporting me. Oh yeah, I did full body yesterday. That's why I'm doing this now. Yeah, I do full body more than I do full body a lot. Like I basically go from full body, where I'll do full body 3 days a week, basically Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I'll do cardio and conditioning on Tuesday, Thursday. And then on Saturday, a lot of times I'll do accessory work, just working little tiny things like wrists and forearms and things like, and calves, ankles and things like that. But then I also, there's certain times if I'm looking for bulk and size, a lot of times I'll do a bro split where I'll do push-pull on Monday. I'll do push exercises on Monday, pull Tuesday, Wednesday legs, Thursday push, Friday pull, and then Saturday I'll do cardio conditioning. And then, but for the most part, yeah, the full body workout is my favorite. And I got a bunch of videos where I do those. If you haven't seen that live stream where I do, it's called the weight loss one, but it's where I do a dumbbell workout, full body. I did it in June, mid-June. Check that full body. But I got a bunch of full body workouts on the live streams. And I got one in my first review for the cage. I do a really good full body workout, so you could check that out too. I got one more set, right? Yeah, I got one more set. Let me get this real quick. Yeah, full body is my favorite, and because it's a lot of bang for your buck in the full body workout. That workout still shouldn't last you more than 45 minutes or an hour, but I love the full body workout. I should have probably had this just a little higher. This is the one case where that garbage Flybird bench might be a little bit better because it got a few more adjustment points. And this being just a little higher would allow me to get a little bit more range of motion than I'm getting right now. But That's it. Whew. Whew, that felt good, y'all. That felt good. If you haven't already hit it, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. I forgot to ask about that earlier. And one question, thank you, Ava, I appreciate that. I used some sandbag exercises this week that I learned from you last stream, like the bear hug squat and the baby throw. I like that you be calling that the baby throw. I'm renaming that. Aloha from the forest. Hey, man, what's up, Fuzzy? That baby throw is the lick. Now, what you think about that? That baby throw, don't it just, man, it get all up in here. Is my sandbag in here? It's in the crib. What you think about that baby throw? Who was that, Shav? Yeah, Shava, what you think about that baby throw? It ain't no punk, is it? Because when you catch that mug, and if you're doing it out the squat, that just really jacked our heart rate up because you get those lower extremities working and you can feel it. So I love that exercise and I love that sandbag too, y'all. Check it out. If you don't gotta have, what we love to Fitness Reality A10 XLT. But that I just got that. I've been working out in this backyard for 10 years before I even got that thing. And like having a sandbag, y'all, it's stuff like that. You can do everything you want. You can do your chest, back, shoulders, biceps, triceps, and legs with a sandbag. So if the winter time coming around and you low on ends and you looking for a place to get something and getting a set of dumbbells would be too much, think about a sandbag. Because you could take a sandbag, have like 2 or 3 different inserts, and you could change the weight out on that. Maybe say you do a set with one weight, put another bag in there, do another set, put another bag in there, do the third set. And that ain't gonna cost you much. Now when you fill your sandbag, make sure you don't fill it up with sand. You wanna use rubber mulch and pea gravel. And you wanna put 2/3 pea gravel and 1/3 rubber mulch. That's just for everything you need. Cost you about $7 to get up to like 70 pounds. I'm sorry, $10 to get it to about 70 pounds with that. Maybe at the most, maybe they each are 7, so I would say $15. That sandbag workout is fire, y'all. And the thing about it is you own these muscles. Remember, when you working out, you're not just like, it ain't about like just you get these muscles and you able to throw a bar around. It's really important to use your muscles functionally. I may have told you before my analogy of a UPS driver, or don't even think about the UPS driver, but like think about the people that work at the UPS when they up there and they unloading stuff, or they working at like the Ford dealership and they got to pull a door off off of a line, and they sit there and they keep pulling that door off. They just running, and those people have core strength, and you put that guy up against somebody that's like a bodybuilder type look. They gonna destroy the bodybuilder when it comes down to functional movements because there's so much more ab engagement. I'm already cheating my abs even in this move, right? When I get on here and I put my arm on here, my abs can go out of the game because now I got the brace of this bench. Now, when you in the gym and the more things that you do that require you not to engage your core, the less of a full body athlete you're gonna be. So it's really important to use things like sandbags and things like that are gonna require you to use several parts of your body. And that's another reason why the neural response is important in training your neural, because you can also do them on one foot, like I showed y'all a few weeks ago. And that will start to train more of the little tiny muscles in your body that may not get engaged if you're used to using a lot of machines when you're in the gym. Hey, anybody got any questions? All right, feed that baby. I really appreciate having you, and come back next weekend. I appreciate you, yo. Take care, Abel. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna ask this again. If you get a chance to, if you could go back and watch some of the videos on my channel that you haven't already seen. I'm really trying to grow out a community, y'all. I'm really trying to get YouTube to accept me more and start showing more of my content to people on the channel, on YouTube. And the way it happens is through you guys watching my content, commenting, sharing, and hitting the like button. So if you see a video that you haven't watched or a playlist, if you could just, throw that playlist on, see some of what I'm doing, it'd be super helpful, y'all. I mean, I know y'all already helping me. I got family members who I've asked to help me with stuff like this, and I got one of them here right now. He do support me, but I got people who real close, and they, ask them to do this stuff, and y'all do more than even them. So I'm already grateful. But if you could take a second to check out some more of my content, just so I could grow out the channel, get a little bit more look. I'm not trying to get rich doing this, y'all. I'm giving my real work away free because I want to grow out the channel and I want to reach more people, but I do want it to be a big thing. And, that's my vision. That's my goal. And it helps when y'all come in and y'all hit the like sign, share the videos, watch the videos, and comment. So if you could please continue to do that and, let the people know what I'm doing. If they like what I'm doing, if you think they would like to see what I'm doing, share this stuff. But I appreciate y'all. If there's no more comments, I'm probably going to sign out in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and stick around in case somebody got a question. I never like to just hit the end button right after I finish because sometimes people got some questions and they were afraid to ask. So I'm going to stick around for another 2 or 3 minutes. And if you got to go, I understand. But I'm going to stick around here. Oh, wait, I didn't see that, Tim. Hold on, I got a question. It's big on the forearms. Yeah, it is. Hey man, I was thinking about getting that squat rack and set that you're using. Forgot the name in the moment. How much is it with the pull down set and the back? Okay, so check it out. Good question. So typically that's called the Fitness Reality A10 XLT Supermax Power Cage. All right, and it could go from anywhere. I've seen it for as low as $239 up to $300 for just the rack. Now, if you get and then I've seen the lat pull down attachment separately for the same range, from at the right price, $250 to $300. The set together, you can usually find for around, sometimes like, I want to say like $399 to $500 for both of them, for both pieces together, all right, less than $500. Tim, whatever you do, do not go buy that set at like $700 or $800 because there'll be times when it's not being sold by Prime and the price will be jacked up like that, $700, $900, $1,000. Is it worth it? I think so. It's got an 800-pound load. Most people, that hardly nobody going to put more than 800 pounds on that. So a lot of people go and they try to get a more of an industrial size rack and it goes up to 1,200 pounds. But I'm like, all right, man, I like to step in some of those people's house and see who using 1,200 pounds on it, okay? But this is a great rack. It holds up. I know a bunch of people using it. Have a bunch of people who have bought it and have, nothing but good to say about it. But get it for like below $500. And sometimes you can get it, you wait around. If it goes up, wait like 2 weeks. It'll always go back down, I promise you. Check out the review video that I did. I did one back in October last year, and it's got a workout with it. It's not the unboxing, but it's the review. And I got a lot of information on it in that one. And then I did a 6-month later video about a month ago. You could check those out. And I go over prices and all that kind of stuff and dimensions. If you got like, you wondering if it's going to be able to fit in your crib or whatever, check that out because that should be helpful to you. Let me know if I answered that for you, Tim. Anybody got any more questions before I pull up out of here? And thanks for coming, y'all. I'm so grateful that y'all be coming to check me out, man. I've gotten so comfortable on here. I used to, I came from a very corporate background for years, and I couldn't be myself, and I could clean my grammar up quick if I want to, y'all, but I don't want to. I just want to, be not my natural self, and I love that YouTube is a platform that can allow you to do that, and people can understand that, I don't have to sound a certain kind of way or look a certain kind of way to be able to officially teach what I'm doing. And I used to feel like I had to because the environments that I was sitting in, but the world is changing and it's for good. No problem, Tim. I appreciate you, man. Hey, one last thing, Tim. If you're looking for that, use my Amazon links. Use my Amazon links, yo. I'm an associate. I say that I get a small, tiny bit of commission on the links that I put in the bottom of those videos. And like I said, I'm not breaking the bank, y'all. Y'all don't know, man. Like, you see what I'm using here. I'm using the cheapest stuff I can find. And so it's not like I'm making, you know, I make like 45, 60 bucks a month on Amazon. So it's very small what I get for that. So don't think I'm asking because I'm over here killing it. But I want to someday. Stay frosty, fuzzy. Peace out, homie. All right, with that, I guess I'm going to close out, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming. Thank you for helping me grow out this community. And I'll see y'all again real soon. Love and peace, everybody. Out.